called Blacklist Studios. It's my artist studio as well as a clothing production studio. When I was starting out, one of my biggest influences was Richard Prince. He's a fine artist. I'm not sure if you're familiar with him. Back when I was doing a lot more collage work and stuff, John Baldessari was a huge influence. I think he's a big influence to any collage artist. But yeah, to be honest, like I never paid that much attention to other artists. I was more influenced by other things like music. Growing up, I listened to a lot of like metal. It sounded like how I felt at the time when I was like 16, 17 years old. I'm colorblind. I found out I was colorblind when I was in first grade. It's kind of a funny story. I went to Catholic school for 9 years, and I was being taught by a nun in first grade. So they gave us like a coloring book sheet of a horse. And I colored it green because I thought it was brown. All the kids in the class were laughing because they thought it was hilarious, and my teacher thought I was trying to be a smartass, and I got in a whole bunch of trouble. Parents brought me to an eye doctor and found out I was colorblind. I don't know if it affects my work. I used to use a lot of color. I would have to have friends over to like make sheets for me on what colors were what, like using the pencils. I was like, this isn't natural. It's not part of like a natural process. So I just decided one day I'm going black and white. And it also pushes the imagery, you know, in the concepts a lot, and I think it makes the work stronger. My visual style, I feel that I always had something in mind for what I wanted my work to feel like. I never knew exactly what I wanted to look like, and basically I'm still getting there. Like the more that I understand like who I am and where I came from and why I am the way that I am has definitely gone hand in hand. I just want people to like feel how I feel or felt. I want to inject them with like an unsettledness. I want to make them uncomfortable in a way, while still making something that's beautiful and engaging and intriguing that they want to look at. When I was younger, skate culture was still not as widely accepted as it is right now. So I think that's one of the reasons I started skateboarding, is because not a lot of people were skating, especially in the small town that I was from. So it was just another form of rebellion in a way. As serious as art may seem, it's still, at least to me, all about having fun. If you're not having fun when you're doing it, there's no point in doing it. So this board, it's from a series that I did for a magazine called Vulture. The background of the whole thing is that they sent me a back issue of their magazine, and I cut up that magazine and remixed it. Like there's nothing that I couldn't use from the magazine. The idea behind the series was about like the emotional disconnect that happens from using the internet, or being like your sole means of communication being technology. So like how technology influences the way that we feel something so technological versus something so real and emotive inside of you.